Shalom, shalom. Start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Salutations to the elect brothers that's pushing this truth with sincerity throughout all four corners of the globe. Yeah, we in the dead of the winter right now. Well, it ain't even really start yet, but it's frigid out there, man. The work don't stop though. You know, salutation to the brothers that go out week in and week out, push this truth. You know, endure all the elements in season and out of season. You know, definitely gotta give y'all brothers y'all props. You know, it's not easy. You know, Israel, we not winter solstice people. You know, some of us was born in the winter, but our natural habitat is Israel, and that's like in a warm climate. So this is not our element, but we endure. You know, take practice. You know, every week you go out there and make you stronger. Okay, and our enemy, they know that. You know, they practice on being out there in these elements all the time. Last time we was at camp, it was some Edomites out there jogging in 30-degree weather with no shirt on and shorts. All right, they call it. They go out there polar bear swimming. They go to the beach in the middle of December and get in the water. All right, they do extreme things because that's their nature. All right, they was born in cold climates, the Caucasus Mountains, and their habitat is cold and frigid. Your enemy is ready for this weather. All right. So the Medes, the Russians, they take pride in living in that kind of climate. You know, and looking at it as second nature. But it ain't even December 21st yet, and it's brick out there. So just imagine, how it's gonna be in those times. You know, this weather is crippling. You out there homeless, it could really literally like kill you. Or the elderly, it could kill you, man. They tell you to stay in the house for a reason. And it could cripple the economy if trucks can't make it, you know, due to severe weather. Your produce or your supplies that runs in the stores won't even be there because the transportation had to freeze or stop. The whole there's a whole city in Canada that was frozen over earlier this week. It was crippled. The whole city was just like in a state of emergency because it was all froze over. You know, and that's why the Lord put in His scriptures in Matthew 24. It reads, in Matthew 24, verse 18, no, 20. Matthew 24, verse 20. It reads, But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, all right, neither on the Sabbath day. So the Lord even knows the seriousness of winter. He said, pray ye that your flight don't be in the winter. In that particular case, he was mentioning something during ancient times, but he still made the reference towards the winter and that your flight be not in the winter, all right? Because, it could really stifle whatever you're trying to do, you know? Only the heathen, the Edomite really likes the winter. They got the Winter Olympics. They just love it. But it's a dead season. Nothing grows in the winter. All right. People really being like not the best of spirits in the winter. Snow looks pretty, but you don't want to be, engulfed in snow all year round. The Eskimos, they learned to deal with the snow, but they adapted to the situation living in Alaska or whatever. But you know, nobody wants to be in snow all year round. All right, it doesn't produce crops. It's just a negative habitat. Bears hibernate during the winter or during during the winter they go into caves and they don't come out until it's over. Unfortunately for me, I was born in the winter in January, but I don't like it. You know, it's just not my element. Like the script said, man, pray that your flight be not in the winter. That's the point that I was bringing out. But like I said, the enemy, man, they cracking down when they hit boots to the ground, man. They prepare for this. They prepare for this winter. They prepare for weather like this. In their country, it's like this all year round, right? Siberia and all those crazy countries, Ukraine and all of that, Russia, they used to this weather, man. But Jake not, man. So the Lord was saying, pray that your flight be not in the winter, man, because it's a hell of a time. Frostbite, hypothermia. It's not a desirable type of temperature to be around. All right. Things die in the winter. If not protected, your limbs could get frostbite and die. All right. So during Jacob's trouble, man, I pray that your flight be not in the winter. It's going to definitely be a obstacle or a stumbling block for people. You know. But us men of the Lord, man, definitely salute to you brothers that get out there and do the works in this kind of element. You know, keep up the good work, and may you only get stronger in time when you could be able to endure this. As the days and the weeks go by and it gets colder. All right, keep giving heathens that work, man. Keep giving Esau that work. You know, pray that nothing discourage you, you know. And as for me, I just hope that I got what it takes, to deal with this weather as well, you know. So that's it right now, man. Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.